Voodoo is also my push to talk button, so you might have heard her through my mic.
Oh.
At any rate, I'm gonna unpack my old headset on Thursday and just get it to work, and then just play in full screen so that I don't have the wanting to alt tab all the time and force myself not to. Because that seemed to be like when I went robotic, it was usually like right after I alt tabbed.
Does anyone still need to repair mount going in?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
Sure.
For the lust on this fight, are we doing it at 30% or is it a judgment call?
It's a judgment call based on when his stamper actually ends. So the secondary part of all that damage, it's that, and or it's when people are dead. I say we do it right after the stampers, so that the majority of us are up, hopefully, and we can just full out do damage without having to worry about anything else.
My impression is it's meant to be started at the start of the last stamp phase.
Then what? But how does that help anybody though? Like,
it offsets the huge loss in DPS that we take by having to move around a lot more there. That's where we're getting bottlenecked to. If we had a little more DPS in that phase, we could have pushed them through.
Yes.
If we lust before that, then we're still looking at the same loss of DPS there.
Yes, but is the stamper phase based on his health or is it based on time?
It's based on their health.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just see it again. I'm coming back in right now.
Yeah, so that was weird that I got picked up.
Nah, not used to getting picked up, are you?
No, not really.
Chicka chicka pow.
Not in 3 years, right?
Right?
Oh, food buff.
As soon as Fizz gets here, I'll buff him.
So, oh, Fizz is back. Cool. Everybody rebuff. Make sure Fizz gets his buffs.
Thank you much.
Infinity, I also think I was playing with the sound on, which I never do. So that may be why I thought you were talking in the background.
It's okay, I just know you were thinking of me.
Well, you know.
Give us a red check.
Did.
I mean, give us the timer. My apologies.
Was waiting on Elvin.
Sorry.
I'm picked up.
You're just irresistible.
You're beautiful. It's true. Here we go.
Hey guys, I DC'd again. I'm gonna try to reboot my router.
Okay.
Vinon, when we go into stamp phase, sack me.
Okay. Immediately.
Yeah, like a 3 count and then sack me.
Sure.
I've been picked up.
Good show. Good show.
Picked up.
Here we go.
Lost it.
Bubbles
show.
for everyone. Woohoo!
Do we want to take a break here?
Yeah, we should.
Probably a good idea.
Seems like a good time for it.
Are we heading to Orgorger next?
I'm just gonna pop squat here and put a break up.
It's either gonna be Orgorger or Flamebender. I'll talk to everybody when we get back.
Okay.
Wrong way.
Wow. What would the Higgs boson discovery sound like if CERN was a heavy metal band?
Play it for me.
I can't. I don't have my speakers hooked up to the microphone at all.
Yeah, I'm back. So Val, what is this? Are you trying to play at being a carny?
Do what now?
I have quite the audience in front of you. Alright, can you do juggling?
Not particularly well.
I think most, if not all, people that juggle can say that.
I think it's clear what people want.
Oh dear. Val, no half measures. Heard about the new thing for the garrison that they're adding in 6.2?
The shipyard.
Shipyard.
Not sure how I feel about the ship missions yet, though. I'll have to see them.
Hope they're cool. Have to be. Anything's better than fucking Apex's dailies.
It really, really sounded like you guys were saying shit-yard.
I prefer to assume they were.
See, Adord, isn't it just good to get funky?
Freedom.
Freedom.
I'm sorry, I just, Vaughn, I'm with you. I think the Apexis system is probably the worst one they've tried.
One of.
Agreed.
Just create a spirit lodge and you get like 1,200 a day.
Because they're extra, right? With your Apexis, like it's 800 and 400.
No, it's the work orders.
Oh, wow, okay.
Doesn't make the Apexis system any better, though.
Apexis dailies are basically yet another artificial attempt at creating content, just like they did in Mr. Pandaria, with all the multiple reputations that all amounted to practically jack squat. And it's really starting to get telling with the distinct lack of content that they're adding in as basically like window dressing with this Apexis daily stuff, with these rep grinding garbage. And rep grinding has always been a part of WoW. It's been a part of it since its inception. Hell, people always vaunt the Hydraxis Water Lords, even though it was a stupid rep to get for that stupid water. But at the same time, it actually amounted to something. Here, what it amounts to is just basically cosmetic gear. With Mr. Pandaria, it was cosmetic gear. No one became exalted for the August Celestials other than the chance to at least maybe get the gigantic red flying drake in the sky.
Yeah, I don't agree. I think that what's happening is we're going through content faster than we ever did before. Do you remember in vanilla how long it took to hit 60?
I do.
Yeah, well, so we go through stuff faster is the difference. I don't think they're not generating it slower.
The other problem.
I think honestly it's a combination of the two. We had 10 levels of content here. They should have had I mean, they're looking at 6.2 as potentially and most likely being the last major content patch of the cycle. The last time we had a 10 level content expansion, it went all the way to 3.4 before Cataclysm dropped. They should not be playing through the story this quickly. The lack of story is what creates lack of content. I'm okay with doing reputations as long as there's like quests and engaging things to do them with, but the Apexis system is even worse than the grindy reputation system. I don't know a single person that's actually taken the time to do the dailies enough to actually get a piece of gear, then upgrade that piece of gear, then upgrade that piece of gear, and so on and so forth.
You just raid, basically. Go to LFR. You'll find instant gratification and dividends from all that stuff. But more on the fact of content. I mean, back in Vanilla WoW, all the stuff right now is optimized. You have enough EXP to get like 2, 3, even 4 levels from a single zone. Back in WoW, sometimes you couldn't even get a level from a zone from the questing there. You had to grind. And plus, it was from 1 to 60. Here, though, it's from, 91, theoretically, 90 to 100. And when said before, let's look at Wrath of the Lich King, which you had there to do at endgame. Let's just take 3.0, for instance. You had Naxxramas, you had a litany of other stuff to go do over in Shalazar, basically from other dailies. Not so much dailies, but more story from there. Auxiliary to the whole Lich King debacle. You had the entirety of the Storm Hills, if you didn't decide to do that, alongside Icecrown, both of which gave interesting little tidbits and dailies for themselves because they were still planning on doing Ulduar in the next coming patch, and Icecrown was Icecrown, and they were doing the Argent Tournament in the other patch. Looking at Cataclysm, people got burned out, one, because of the difficulty of challenge that was amassed and just so totally different to them after the 3.4 and 3.3 and just Wrath of the Lich King in general, with the exception of Ulduar, obviously. And now it's a return to, okay, we don't know what the hell we're doing, and it's like vanilla, I guess? There's never been a balance with Blizzard. It's either we put in too much optimization or we put in too little optimization. Too much content or too little content.
Are we doing Orgorger next, or are we doing Flame Lasher? I thought we said Orgorger.
I told everybody when we came back from break we would talk about it and decide what we wanted to do. Have you guys all watched the Flamebender fight?
I've DPS'd it before.
And listen to the British guys swear.
I've watched it.
Type 1 if you watched the Kagraz video, or anything of the sorts with regards to Kagraz.
To who?
Do we want to just go ahead and try Orgorgers and so at least we have an idea of what we're doing?
Yeah.
Up the elevator, ladies and gentlemen. Bo, that sadly doesn't count.
I thought I'd admit it publicly at least.
We appreciate your honesty, but unfortunately here, LFR is worth as much as I went to the zoo. Moving on.
Aggro.
Bo?
It's okay. People exit the wrong way? Bo and I are safe and fine.
Bo, it's okay that you have a problem. We understand.
Bo is but one of many people that likes LFR. This is a debacle that grips the nation. With what but only 500 gold, you too can contribute. Oh my the...
What is happening?
I think people went the wrong way.
Who shot them?
Ah, shit.
Look at the instance.
Death grip 1. There's only one active. Death grip it.
I was evacuating the area.
More fiber.
You guys can have your moral fiber. I will take my success and survival.
Crap, the others are here. What is going
Down
on?
run.
Did you guys exit the wrong way?
Yes, they went down the way to Kagraz instead of up the way to the elevator.
Well, that's exciting.
I went no way. I was in the middle of the hallway.
Without a donation of 500 gold, Bo, you too can be a contributor to research to maybe stop this terrible addiction.
What addiction?
LFR.
Time
It's
to run.
gripping the nation.
Well, I love the to maybe stop though.
Don't worry, it's like kick.